Hi everyone, Dr. V here with a week 8 overview. We're stepping towards paper number 2 with a draft due as the journal this week. There are specific instructions for that in this module as well as sample papers. So I'm going to step you through what I have posted here for you this week. All right, let me hop into student view so that I don't show you a bunch of drafts and things that I actually have in here. You might hear my kitten in the background. Sorry about that. Okay, so we see here module number 8 due on Thursday the 20th. Now for this week, because the paper revision option is due Monday night, I do have all of the perusal work due on Thursday night of this week. I have a reminder to start off to check the schedule. Take a look at the schedule so that you can see major due dates coming up and get a sense of the rest of the semester. We're about halfway through, so it's a good time to do that right now. My tip is to look at the journal assignment before doing any lessons. I'm going to recommend that for any week in the course. I'm also going to say to see earlier modules for the paper assignment and lessons leading up to this module. That's particularly true if you have skipped any lessons leading up to now. This paper is really hard to write without doing the lessons. I don't recommend winging it at all. Now, part 2 of the lessons for this week involve perusal. I do have video explanations of sample papers embedded in this page. So when you click here and you open it, you're going to see several videos that explain sample papers and links to the sample papers. The perusal is next here. Those sample papers are actually inside of perusal, and I'm asking students to comment on the sample papers as the reading for this week. Underneath that, you'll see where you post journal number 8. This is your shitty first draft of a visual rhetoric paper. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. You'll see here that I have instructions for you to create your own Google Doc to do the shared document. I am going to put in a warning here that at 8 weeks into the semester, it is past time for students to know how to properly share a document. If students aren't sharing documents correctly with me at this point, I'm going to wonder if my students actually have their work done in time or if they're posting a bum link. I don't want to think that. So I'll just invoke the late policy at this point. If you don't know the late policy, you should go look it up. You should actually know those for all your courses, and those policies exist on the syllabi. They're there to help you and to help keep things fair. So enough on the posting stuff. Get it done on time for your benefit so I can give you feedback faster. And inside the document that you create for the journal for week number 8, here's what you're going to do. You're going to have to go grab the outline that was the week 7 journal so that you can fill it in. And then you will use it. So let's say you didn't do the week 7 journal, you should still use the outline because it helps you write the paper. So the tip here is you may not only want to use the outline that was posted week 7, but you might want to actually go all the way back to week number 6, the planning table. There is an expectation that within the outline, you are going to create full paragraphs. So this may be a shitty first draft by what I'm calling it in the title, but it should be a complete draft. It doesn't have to be polished, like and perfect and all in order. It does have to be proofread. I'm expecting all work for this class to be proofread. That means reading it out loud, reading it loudly. Whispering doesn't really work as well. You have to actually say it in a full voice. And then use the spelling and grammar checking tools that are embedded in your software. Don't leave squiggly bits on your screen. In other words, those squiggles show you where you can make corrections. Here's what I'm looking for. Completeness is 25 points. Clear and obvious applications of lessons, 25 points. This is a great opportunity to use the comments that are part of the journal to say, this is where I applied a certain lesson. Proofreading, 25 points, with spelling and grammar check used. Comments left for me, 25 points. I went ahead and copied and pasted some types of comments. So if you're not sure what to comment on, it's right here. That's the end of this week for the overview. You'll see that in the module, I also posted some lessons if you want to take a look ahead. Everybody has a different time schedule. They're there if you want. They are not required for this week. The look ahead will be reposted next week. Thanks for watching.